Joining us now is Juliet Webb, a junior from Lyons Hall, who created a prayer service in her hall chapel. Juliet, welcome to Notre Dame Day.
Hi, thank you so much.
Tell us about your prayer service and why did you create it?
So at the beginning of the semester, I was appointed as the Spiritual Commissioner for Lyons Hall, and I really embrace this role because although I am Catholic and I feel very lucky and blessed to be a part of a Catholic institution as a Catholic person or a person that identifies as Catholic, I also really wanted to work hard to make the Lyons spiritual life accessible and open for anyone that wasn't traditionally Catholic or might have identified with other religions or any spiritualities, without trying to put a box or label on it. I really wanted that to be my legacy because I know what that feels like. And although I was raised Catholic, I have a lot of friends and family members that may not traditionally identify themselves as Catholic. So it was really important to me that I could contribute to sort of just like supporting a Lyons spiritual environment that would open everyone and make everyone feel welcome regardless of their spiritual background. And so that's where Arch Support was born. And since Lyons is known for its classic arch, we sort of took that and me and the rest of my spiritual team took that and made a little pun out of it to make our weekly Wednesday night prayer / meditation / reflection time. So I sort of refrained from calling it a prayer service because I like to keep it as open as possible, but we took the arch symbol and made a little pun out of like arch supports in the feet. So we have posters all over Lyons that's a shoe, and in the shoe we have the Lyons arch, and it's a different theme for each week, and each week consists of a different speaker, a guest speaker from the hall that speaks on a topic that's really important and meaningful to them that does involve their own spiritual life. And then we all reflect on it. There's personal meditation time, and then we all have a circle of intentions where everyone can light a candle for an intention that's been on their heart or their minds from that past week. And we all pray. And we're sort of just with each other in community that way. And so that's where the idea came from. And it's been surprisingly a huge success since then, and I'm so happy with how it's turned out for the women of Lyons Hall this year.
Now, by creating this inclusive space where women can reflect, what has been your most significant takeaway, and what have you learned about those in your hall community?
I think I sort of was already on the process, or I had already begun the process of realizing this, but I had a really tough time transitioning freshman year, and as amazing as Notre Dame was, I did not want to be here for at least, the first month or 2 months. And my biggest takeaway from that experience, as challenging as it was that I was not alone in feeling this way and feeling just so overwhelmed with all the burdens of becoming a freshman and starting this new life and missing my family and my home life so much and feeling like I didn't really have a place in Notre Dame. And before Arch Support started, I had gotten to a place of really accepting that was how I started Notre Dame, and it makes my time at Notre Dame now so much more rewarding because I feel so lucky to be here, and I finally feel like I've found my place and found my people, just like everyone said I would. It did take time, and they were right. But I think that Arch Support has shown me, and it's gone even an extra step further in just validating that I was not the only person that felt this way, and really that there are stories that we're all grappling with, and a lot of them are so universal that we can all connect to and attach to as really important and meaningful parts of our lives that we all experience that we just would never know if we don't talk about it. And I feel so strongly that Arch Support has been so successful because of the honesty and the vulnerability that our speakers bring in and that all of our Lyons participants bring in. And so from that, it's been so inspiring to watch and learn to understand that these experiences that we're going through in college, especially during a year like this one, are so universal. And, we're the opposite of alone. They do not make us isolated. They really bring us together. And so I just am so appreciative of the fact that I had started to realize that earlier on in my freshman year, and then coming into sophomore year and using Arch Support as just like an additional way to really see that in action, that none of us are alone, and that there are all these deeper stories going on beneath the surface that are so much easier to bear and handle when we're doing it together. And I think that that's exactly what Arch Support has aimed to do, and we have done that, and I'm so proud of that.
Juliet, thank you for joining us tonight and talking about this wonderful prayer service that I know is helping many of your fellow classmates. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.